gentlemen, and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Not a game you see often on this channel, or not often at the moment, but something a bit special there I wanted to take a look at. You see, they've added something new to the game, not unusual. This is even as an older game, SCS still regularly update this. However, this is something quite special now. It's not perfect, and we're going to talk about some of the issues probably later on in this video, but to begin with, what I'm here to see today, if I go, by the way, this is my truck, this is what I'm driving on. Unusual to see me in a Merc, but I bought it second hand and it's covered in purple lights, so I like it. We're here today to see something. It's this bad boy. The Renault E-Tech 666 is the sign. Basically, this is the first all-electric truck in the game. Now, as I said before, it has its issues. It currently is only available through Quick Job, although there is a mod version on ModHub that on the mod sites. It's not great because you have no way of charging it. SCS, for some reason, have put it in the game without first thinking of how you're going to charge it. I honestly think that's just a massive oversight, but here it is. I mean, right-hand drive as well, which surprised me. 100% electric. As you can see, 67 plate, ignore that because it will be new. We're actually hauling some electric JCB stuff as well. That's quite ironic. Now, if you bear with me a second, I'm going to need to do some adjustments here because I do not like the seating position. I drive in a very sort of oddball where I like the seat as far back as possible. And I normally knock my field of view out a little bit. I like to see all of that mirror. And that, move that down so I can see the dashboard. That should do it. I get into position. What I also like is if I zoom, which my zoom appears. I think I must have had some keybinds reset. Oh, hang on, I always thought Z was my. Oh no, there it is. I like to be able to see my dashboard with my zoom. But yeah, here we are. So if I start it up, I assume it's running. Yeah. Oh, wow. That accelerates. And this is a problem. I have no sat nav. I usually play trucks with the in-game sat nav, and I don't have the one on the dash. So bear me a second. Ah, there we go. This thing is, yeah. Its brakes don't feel brilliant. Don't want to take for time. I'm just gonna take my thumbnail while I'm here. That needs to be done at some point. Well, we're not getting a lot of money for this, but I actually like the fact we've got like all electric cargo as well. I think that's a really nice. But yeah, I figured we'd have a look at it, see how it drives. First impressions are, man, it's quick. And by the way, I play on keyboard and mouse, so I apologise if it feels a bit unsmooth at times. Also, keep your eye on the traffic. I have a lot of traffic mods installed, a lot of AI traffic. You should see some really interesting stuff from different trucks, just to the cars. So keep an eye out and drop in the comments below if you see something you think is worth mentioning. Now, it's a long time since I've driven like a 750 horsepower truck in this game. As you saw, my current speed's an 1842. But first impressions are, this thing pulls. One of the best I've seen. Let the cruise at 50 there. And that noise is weird. That noise is just weird. And we've already used 5% charge. Now, as I said, at the moment it's limited to quick job. It's limited, I think it's at 300 kilometers, which I've got to be on the brink of here because I don't know why it's bleeping at me. The 62, 100, 191, I've got to be right on the edge of the distance it would allow me to do. But first impressions are very impressive. I'm assuming that bleeping is warning me of bends coming up. Now I'm not too worried about rolling this in because luckily that cargo's pretty low down. It's not like it's a full-size trailer. Onto the motorway we go. But yeah, this is quiet. Old Scania there is a fire truck. Old 94. But yeah, first impressions are it's quiet, but he makes it up by bleeping at you a hell of a freaking lot. The brakes don't feel amazing considering this isn't heavy cargo at all. I mean, if it's working like this with 4 tons back, what's it like with 40 tons on its back? But no, this I guess is the future. I mean, I know in real life there's a lot Volvo electric trucks. I see a lot of their stuff on Facebook and that. I know they're doing. Company local to me have a handful of them. I personally don't see it as being overly viable, but I'm ready to be proven wrong. My opinion, the weight and everything. I know I need to slow down. As you can see, we've already used 15% of the battery. Now, obviously charging would be the big issue in real life because whereas with a truck, you pull up to a filling station, give it 10 minutes, boom, diesel done. With a truck, with an electric, you're talking, I got to be an overnight job. Apparently it does regenerative braking as well, looking at that center console there, which is interesting. Whether that do enough, as you can see there so far we've used nearly 90 kilowatt hours and regenerated 15. I am liking that trip computer though. I'm liking the dashboard. The digital dash is certainly an interesting. Oops, my bad, didn't realise that photo was still going. Obviously no AdBlue, no diesel to worry about with this thing, but yeah, it's weird being that quiet. I feel like I'm having to talk more and fill in the blank space because it's so quiet. I, the Renault Range T, or the Renault, this particular range, the Range T is generally the taller cab, which this isn't looking at it. In general, it's been an interesting truck because it's a lot better than the ones, the Premium, the Magnum were not great, despite being Volvo based. I feel that these have brought out a lot more. You see a lot of them on the road. They seem generally well liked. But, okay, I put some lights on. Burn even more with the battery. I think it might be about to start raining on us, folks. But yeah, as you can see, it's doing exactly what it was. Like I say, it's probably one of the best accelerating trucks I've driven in game. With our services, this is what I mean. This is where I think SCS has been short-sighted because they brought the truck in the game without charging. You've heard us talking about this probably on live streams and videos, me and Chris, because we have discussed this. And the way I look at it, those filling stations are pretty universal. It's like a sprite in the game that can go. All you have to do is update the sprite to include an electric filling point. Maybe make it like a rest point. You pull up, you charge up, and the game passes like a rest, 7-8 hours. That's how they would have had to do it, I would think, because like I said, you couldn't just pull up and fuel. I believe with the one on the workshop, what you have to do is swap it to a diesel engine, fuel it up, and swap the electric back, which is just a cheaty way around it. But I'm sure they'll come up with something eventually. They've just started testing, and obviously once this is coming and working, then you'll get stuff like probably the Volvo. I'm assuming all the manufacturers are working on fully electric. Hello, officer. I'm assuming all the officers are all the companies are working on them, so we'll probably end up seeing them. Although, as I say when I talk to Chris, there's still trucks to be updated. I mean, Volvo, I believe we haven't got the newest FH in yet. We certainly don't have the FH Aero, which just launched. I get these things take time, but we seem to be sometimes a little bit behind. Obviously, I'm playing this on default map because I'm waiting Pro mods to be updated. Once Pro mods are there, I can go back to that because I love Pro mods, but it's not yet compatible with the 1.5 update. Going to Felixstowe, going to the docks. So I don't want to turn off here. But yeah, as I say, it's certainly pulling absolutely superbly at the moment. How would I do dragging a fully loaded heavy haul out of one of those quarries? I'm sure we'll find out once we get the chance to use it properly. But yeah, for this summer, I'm guessing those yellow things. Is that um blind spot detection? It seems to me to be a weird place to put it if it is, but the way it was flicking side to side there, you know, I was looking on the there around the speed. You watch as a car passes me, I'm sure it then explain what it was bleeping before. I could probably see something when I was indicating. Okay, that didn't go as I planned. Unless one's blind spot, one's speed, but information would be nice. It definitely, as that car went past, it lit up one of those yellow. So I'm going to assume that's warning me of blind spot detection. They're doing his mini digger the old-fashioned way. Get it off your trailer, man. Get me to do it for you. Look, look. Have they got them backwards? Because that Clio went past me on the left there, and it lit my right side one up. I think I'm going to be overtaking this car and trailer to be a good test. So if I stick the indicator on, there we go. I'm going to be in lane 3 here. Unless he drops to lane 1, I'm going to be in lane 3 here. Which will be illegal, but the SCS motorway network's never been that well set up. We've lost 1 mile an hour with this little bit of uphill now, a normal. So that Fiesta's now rolling into what I class as my. You see, if it was blind spot, I'd expect it to light up for that Fiesta. That Fiesta is now. Yes, I overtake this guy. Yeah. I'm sure it's blind spot detection, but maybe it's something to do with this thing being right-hand drive. That they've just got it a little bit wrong. Look, you see, if I indicate, it leaves like frick. So yeah, so it's detecting the bollards there, but it's got them. They've got them backwards. That's why it would make a difference that on the fact that this is right-hand drive, I'm not sure. But the best case I can come up with as to why that's how it is. So the acceleration of this, as I'm willing to say, I've not driven like a 750 in the game for a long time, and I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure they don't pull as well. Considering this thing said, what was it, 666 horsepower? You see what I'm saying, looking at the energy consumed to regenerate it, it's the regenerative is purely a token gesture, isn't it? I mean, 0.6 miles per kilowatt hour. I'm not sure what's classed as good because I'm not an expert, but yeah, that strikes me as burning quite a lot. Have I got coolant temperature? I'm guessing for the electric motors, but it just seems weird. Yep, look, what if I indicate that way? Leaves like frick, yeah, so yeah. The blind spot detection is backwards. That's certainly interesting. Like I say, not at all trailers, I'm not too worried. For the one thing I haven't seen yet, I've got all kinds of truck packs. Well, I've got American trucks. There should be American trucks in traffic. I've not seen one yet. And I'm a little like wondering. I'm pretty sure I've seen most of the other packs I've got installed. Especially I think it's installed right, because if it hadn't done, then Yeah, painted trucks, different trailers. Obviously, the cars are very different. This makes things look a bit more realistic and a bit more alive. Traffic seems a bit low now. I used to use a console command to up the amount of traffic, but that appears to have broken. I need to do some research and check if that's been changed because it didn't seem to want to work when I tried it earlier. Well, if this job takes quick, I might see if there's a second job available for the truck. Look, downhill. I suppose it's using the regenerative braking as a form of retarder, really, but I say it doesn't seem to be helping things a great deal. Up speed camera. So the company get the fine, not me. Damn, I'm liking this. This interior is quite nice. David, concentrate on your driving. This interior is really nice, actually. It's feeling stable. A lot of room in the middle there. Nice big bunk. Let's have the window down, listen to the noise the engine's not making. So yeah, this is, well, it's new, but it's just something different. I thought we'd have a look at it, because it's not often we get something massive different. We get new trucks, updated skins. This is like a whole new style. Apparently in four-wheelers, you can see now whether there's going to be more options when it comes to being able to be owned, I don't know. As I say, I've not looked at the one in the mod workshop, so I don't know what. I'm assuming that's where someone's just added the files from the engine into the standard Renault Range T. Oh, old 5 Series estate. Now it's building up a, wow, look at that thing. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I want one. There's our junction. So this fits me where this thing will be at home, motorway work. Wow, we've used like over half that. And our brake is regenerative. I like how it's got the option there for PTO as well. You know, you'll be using it. PTO is generally on things like tippers, tankers, come on turn. I have extra that. Please go. Things that have extra bits on that need power, so it's a quite common thing. That's, well, Arctics, it tends to depend. Some have PTO, some have an engine on the trailer, but just like that powder tanker there can have a PTO on to help pump. But at least they've been realistic in that the blind spot detection is picking up a barrier and freaking the shit out. I know a few people with trucks with these systems on, and that's what they're like. Any railing, it's supposed to pick up like cyclists or small cars that may be hiding down the side there, but they pick up absolutely every bleeding thing. That's it, pull down in front of me and slow down, pal. That's always great to do in front of a loaded truck. As we roll down into the port, I will discover whatever that question mark is before we get to our destination. I have to double check I activated those American trucks because I've still not seen one. I always love this here. This has been like this as long as look. 60, straight to 30. Okay, I'm actually going to want to turn here. Even that Dodge Avenger wouldn't let me turn. Wow, the acceleration from like stationary or low speed is impressive. I'll say that. Oh no, it's a truck dealer. Oh, a Renault truck dealer. That's quite ironic with this. Is that an M3? That's an M3 I've just hit. Sorry. Nobody saw that, so we're okay. I won't tell if you won't. Nice colour for your RX-8, pal. So I hope you enjoyed this, folks. Like I say, it's just a little, gonna be a quick video, unless I then decide to do a second one, but we'd have a look. We'll see if there's another electric truck. We'll do a second run with it. If there isn't, we'll show a video. Then I've got to park it. Yeah, that could. Oh, no, LKW. I thought I'd put in a mod. I must have taken it back out again for like real company names. Bring this in. Oh, it's not too bad. And then I'm usually not bad at parking these things. Wow. That acceleration backwards is bordering on dangerous. Jesus H. Christ. Wow. That was actually Mr. Baby. Because he accelerated too fast and braked too slow. This has a low air pressure warning, yeah. Handbrake on. To neutral. Engine off. Uncouple the trailer. Now, shall we see if there's another one in the quick jobs, we'll do it. Nope. There isn't. Oh well folks, I hope you enjoyed this video, something a little bit different, something I'm sure we'll do more with in the future, but this was an early access. Once it's available to buy, I can see that being something we show a lot of. So, thank you very much for watching, feel free to check out the rest of the channel, we've got some great stuff in here. Until next time, we'll see ya, goodbye.